Previously on Ace Attorney Investigations, Miles Edgeworth.
Ha! Yes, evil enough! Evil! Oh! I'm powering up!
And now back to Edgeworth noises.
Hello!
This is NicoB, back with some more Ace Attorney Investigations, Miles Edgeworth. When we last left off, we discovered that the mastermind behind everything was that old man, just like I fucking predicted. Yes! The power of plot-deducing bullshit is strong within me. So yes, there was actually a point to his character after all. And turns out he's really not as feeble and old as he appeared to be, and actually has superpower strength because he broke his wooden cane with his bare hands. Anyway, you guys told me I should also probably give him not an old man sounding voice, which is something a bit more appropriate now since he's obviously not as feeble as he came across initially. So I'll probably give him like the Ace voice, or I don't know, something. You guys just give him something arrogant. So yeah, you're probably right. I should probably change that. So I think we are getting to the end here. So I'm guessing either this episode or the next episode will be the finale to this. But yeah, let's kick this old man's ass. Let's do it. Oh yes, and of course I'm actually a little surprised they didn't bring up diplomatic immunity at all, did they? But he said, so essentially he gave up. Well, he admitted that he's like, yes, I did this thing, but because we're on my side of the border, if I get, tried for this, I control the courts, so it's not gonna do shit. March 15 to 11 a.m., the Admiral Trials lobby. We're still in this fucking room. I can't believe it, sir. Extraterritoriality. Fucking dinosaurs. Again, again, Gumshoe, it's... No, you know what, forget it. Yes, and there's nothing we can really do about that. In the end, we didn't have enough authority to bring him to justice. And then the credits start rolling. We came back for this 1 minute of dialogue, and now the game ends.
I can't believe that even though we know he's the boss, we can't lay a finger on him.
The final boss! I know.
Hey, Mr. Prosecutor, sorry to skip out on you, but I got some business to take care of. I've still got that bullet in my leg. I kind of forgot about it, and I think it's starting to infect.
We can't even give an evil guy like him a slap on the wrist. Then what the heck were Lars created for? What good are they?
They're useless.
The law can't help us. That'll go as the Yetograph and take care of this myself.
You mean you're like kill him or something? Don't you demon dare! Mr. Edgeworth. Sorry, that was a bit too harsh. Don't you ding-dong doodly dare! Stop saying those words! I know you feel, sir. We're trying to take on an ambassador after all. They need to tell us earlier to get out of the theater. It's kind of their country, I guess. But I feel like I've been slapped across the face for just doing my job. What am I going to do? Should I retreat for now or formulate a better plan of attack? Or should I wait till the sequel to actually resolve this? No! Must be done now.
Come on, everyone. We can't give up yet.
K.
I want you to think about something for a second. We'd never let it up for even a second. And as long as we don't stop investigating, we might find the rotten treasure hidden here.
She's right. Oh my God, I feel energy flowing within me.
Come on, Mr. Edgeworth.
You're right, Kay. I can't sit here and be a douche. Very well, let's reopen the investigation and see what we find. Come on, Kay. Hop on my back.
Okay, right behind you. Woo!
Okay, I'll hop on your back too. No, Gumshoe, you walk. I'll check out more bit, sir.
And I have something that I need to investigate further in Alabast.
I'm not really asking when anyone's... Okay, bye, and bye. Now then, before I gather any more information, I should do a bit of housekeeping again. I should set fire to more random bits of evidence. Passion flowers, data erased from my organizer. It'd be funny if he actually did this, that ended up being be useful later on. Turns out the murder weapon was inside the flowers the whole time. Oh, God damn it. Wait, hold on. I can gather the bits of ashes I have left of that information. Master Alba seemed agitated over something.
Wonder why?
There are two special circumstances surrounding the ambassador. First, the embassy itself has extraterritorial rights. If something happens on Alabastian soil, we are unable to illegally prosecute him.
Cool, sounds like embassies are the perfect place to steal whatever you want.
Yup. Imperative S2, run a smuggling operation and make counterfeit bills, apparently.
This is the place to do it all. But I
thought the counterfeiting was done by Mr. Koshin and Babal.
Yes, apparently he used the embassy's coupon printing press to do it. But it's the same story over there. Anyway, Babal also has extraterritorial rights, which brings me to my next point, the ambassador's extraterritorial rights. Those rights are effective even in our own country.
Really?
No matter what happens, he can never be tried in our courts. He retains some very special rights indeed. Basically, no matter what wrong he commits, we can't bring him to trial here.
So I guess we really don't stand a chance, do we?
Nope. Your inspirational speech was wasted. We might stand a chance if we can somehow nullify either one of his special rights. Okay, agitated Alba, Coachin's counterfeiting. I know, he was. The Bubbly's MC is under renovation top dog. This is why he's agitated. Obviously! I'm just gonna try connecting these. Go for it! Connect, maybe! Oh, no. I guess that was fucking stupid of me to think that. Right, Nico? Shut up, Edgeworth! Shut up! Yeah, I guess I probably would. It's the end of the game, Nico. You think I'm just gonna lay it out for you on a silver platter? Those two? I have no idea. Oh, okay. We know that the counterfeit bills were printed using the embassy's press, but the necessary material, such as the Bobbly's ink and paper, must have been hidden in a secure location. What do you think would have happened if the renovation had begun?
Well, he had to find a better hiding place or get rid of it all.
Right, so we can assume that the renovation was the cause of the plate in the bill's disposal. Oh, okay. And the reason Mr. Cochin was killed as the ringleader of the smuggling operation. Based on what we know, who do you think was the one with the most to gain? Obviously, this is obviously Ambassador Polano. Oh, please, don't arrest me. Carcass Alba. It's the one person who has been erasing all evidence of the smuggling operation. From both embassies, the co-conspirator was mopping up Ambassador Alba. Master Alba had a very strong motive to kill Man and Cochin. Okay, Alba can conveniently place all the guilt for smuggling onto Cochin. Okay, now time to connect that with my other thing-a-dinger. Ding dong. Okay, yes, I was gonna lay it out for you on a silver platter there, Nico. The cause of Master Alba's agitation, the rotten treasure we may find, and the motive for killing Mr. Cochin. Miss Yu said it herself that she didn't kill anyone tonight. If we were to take her words at face value, the reason for the ambassador's nervousness can only be one thing. He didn't want us to discover the real circumstances under which Mr. Cochin was killed.
Do you mean Ambassador Alba's the real killer? But I thought the two of them were friends.
Maybe they were, but what if Mr. Cochin was the one who first betrayed their friendship?
Oh, I get it. Wasn't Mr. Cochin pushing really hard for Mr. Polano to be ambassador after the reunification?
Yes, and that was the real reason why he wanted to steal the Alabaster Product statue.
So Mr. Cochin hired Did Master 2 to go steal for him.
Well, okay, that's a little confusing. Okay, so he wanted Polano to become the new ambassador of this reunified world, and Ambassador Alba wanted that as well? He wanted to be the new ambassador?
When Ambassador Alba found out what he was up to, he killed Mr. Cochin?
It's definitely a possibility at this point.
Those two really were thinking of no one but themselves.
But why did Mr. Cochin want Ambassador Polano to do it? Did he just think he was be a good leader? I think we've already established that Alba and Cochin are both pieces of shit, but then, well, I don't know. I'm still a little, unclear about some of the finer details of this case. I don't know. I find this happens especially in a lot of the final cases of Phoenix Wright games that sometimes it's really hard to sort of keep track of all the details.
But the question is, how did he do it? Ambassador Alba was in Alabast, but Mr. Cochin's body was discovered in Babal, right?
Right, and that is what we must solve next. Okay. So, I've got all my logic things done. Oh! This was taken just before the two ambassadors gave their bouquets to the Steel Samurai. Hey dude, it's me, Larry, under this desk! Get out of my head, Larry! Wait, it's just my imagination. Or is there something in this picture that I've seen before? The flowers? No? The two symbols? I won't rest until I've inspected every nook in old man's face. It appears to be a bouquet of Persian cyclamens and roses.
Wow, you even know the exact species? I never would have figured you'd be an expert on flowers.
Ah!
I love when you make those noises.
Stop it! It's my disgusted noises. It's all because of those flowers that old lady sends me every.
Yeah, sir, you know, my beloved Edgy.
No! Stay away from me, weird lady! Yeah! Edgy not want! No! Just look at me. I sound like some sort of botanist. How dare I?
So, what exactly is the yellow flower here?
That one? Not sure.
What? You don't know?
As far as I can recall, I've never seen a flower like this before. It's kind of like a sunflower. But I feel as though I've seen this shape somewhere before, isn't it? I know, it reminds me of this old man's bullet wound, or stab wound, or whatever the hell it is. I think it's this one. Or not.
Oh, hey, I just noticed something. See the flower petal right there? It matches the, this thing. This little edge matches that right there in the right, over the top right. I didn't even notice that it was there. Oh, look, there it is. It's right there. That piece came off this knife handle. Oh.
Wow, all right. Totally did not see that. Strange flower ornament on the handle of this knife. Compared to the bottom leaves the knife's handle, this one's larger and gives alabaster more presence. Oh, damn, I can't just point it out right now, though. There we go. Okay. The ball's national symbol is the butterfly, and alabaster is the flower. It would appear that someone is employing the old high in a tree in a forest trick.
What are you mumbling about to yourself?
I'm not mumbling, I'm saying it very loudly.
Hey, wait, what? The handle on this knife? Ah!
Yes, it's the handle that was supposed to be on the blade that killed Mr. Cochin. The weapon that killed him was carrying through the Theatrum Neutralis. In the very bouquet Master Alba was carrying. Oh. Okay, I see it now. Okay, wow. Clever! It didn't even hit me either that in the picture here, I don't know, it's kind of hard to see, but that it's also missing that center piece. The flower motif. Looks like one of the flower petals is missing. Here we go.
Oh, and take a look at the weapon itself. It's missing the exact same petal.
But the knife in this photo is most definitely the same as this murder weapon. I believe we now understand why Master Alba was so nervous and agitated. It must have something to do with where Mr. Cochin was killed. A place with the Alabastrian ambassador was likely to meet the Bobolese Mr. Cochin. The place where Master Alba happened to have committed the murder is...
Take that!
The Theatrum Neutralis. The only place that makes sense is here at the Theatrum Neutralis.
What? Here?
The Goodwill event was being held here today, correct? So the only place that both of them would have been in is here.
But if that's the case, then everything's changed. This theater isn't exactly Alabastrian land. So that wipes out what are those extraterritorial rights he has?
Bingo! Super bingo! Makes logical sense, in which case it is a reason for us to investigate them further.
So what should we check out?
Let's see. I believe we should check the immigration records for both Alabasta and Babal post-haste. Babal's records should be easy to obtain, however the problem will be Alabast. I wonder if they would allow us to see their records despite the order to vacate. Hey, Von Karma!
I'm already one step ahead of you! My name's Edgeworth!
Oh my god, did you do something useful for once? Franziska!
I have here that same VHS graphic we've seen 30 times already!
Oh, good!
For the scary footage from both Alabasta and Babal. Would do well to take a look at its contents.
Sweet. You move fast.
Von Karma strives to be perfect in every way. It's not in my nature to keep on retreating like this. I took the liberty of looking over the Babal investigation reports as well. From now on, you will make no excuse to back down or say that we can't solve this case.
Ah! Sorry about earlier. Jeez.
You fucking pussy! You won't be beaten, because my cute little subordinate is going to try his very best, isn't he? Yes, he is. Yes, he's...
No, don't touch me. Stop it.
Who's a good little prosecutor? Yes, you are.
Yes, I am. No, stop it. No. Has you patronized me enough already for a lifetime? So this video contains footage from Alabama's immigration screening area.
Really hope there's something in here that we can use.
Thank God they just have a TV and a VCR out here in the lobby. Hello there, how's it going? Hey dude, I've got a baby dude! Which bit of footage should I examine? Did you ever find that? I feel like this has gotta be significant in some way, right? This baby. There's something about this lump-shaped strike it was on.
Huh? Is this supposed to be the shape?
No, there's clearly something odd about the bulge. In my pants. If only we had the pushcart itself, we could compare and confirm my hunch. Oh, alright. I figured that would play in somehow, but now let's check the footage from Babal's security camera.
Hope it's just something good. Phooey, there wasn't a single sign of suspicious person or anything.
That right there is the contradiction.
Did I miss something?
You didn't miss anything, because there was nothing to miss. Because where was coaching, right? Oh, was Mr. Coaching? He was already in the. He was in the stroller, wasn't he? Dead dude in the stroller. What is missing is the image of Mr. Coaching entering his own country.
But wasn't his body found above a ball?
It would appear that the true face of our final puzzle has finally revealed itself. Yes! Investigation complete. Oh, finally heal, Edgeworth. Whoa! Holy shit! And Master Alba! He's got an army! Alright, guys! This is it! This is our moment! Tonight we dine in hell! They can never take away our freedom! This Independence Day!
What are you talking about, Mr.
Sorry, I'm just really pumped right now. Let's go! Ah! They just clash with each other. Ends in an epic Final Fantasy bout. I thought I'd asked for you and your group to vacate the premises, Mr. Edgeworth. Actually, I thought I should let you know that this theater sits on my country soil, so suck my big, huge balls, baby. My big, huge monkey balls. You've had your fun, and I've enjoyed our little game. I dare say that you've even achieved a new high score. However, once you've recorded a score, that same game can never be replayed again. Do you understand what I'm saying, do you? Your game is done, and it's game over. No! No! Not today!
Where do you think you're going at this time of night?
After admitting to my crime, I was overcome with regret. So I am heading to the airport now to return home. I'm afraid I can't let you do that. There are still too many issues we need to discuss with you. You can't stop me, Mr. Edgeworth, and you know it. Stop laughing at me! Yes! Yes, let us do battle. Wow, he's got his army of people. Please, may I have a little bit of your time, Master Alba? Master Polano? Even just a teensy tiny bit is fine with me. I like Polano. I think he seems like he is actually a genuinely good guy. The already strained relationship between our countries is in a precarious situation, you know. Very well, if you insist. I will pay just one more round with them and see what they want. Not that they'll get any farther. Master Polano! Mr. Edgeworth, all I wish is for the normalization of relationships between our two countries. There's one person standing in the way of that dream. I believe in you. You'll do what's right. Thank you for your vote of confidence. High five, bro. No, not you. Now then, what was it you wanted to ask me about? I do have a flight to catch after all. So I'm afraid I'm going to have to limit you to just one question. That's more than enough, because I only have one question anyway. I want to hear your alibi about how you couldn't have killed Mr. Randy Cochin. Oh, I see. You seem to have a good hand this time around. It should be fun. This really is the very last chance we have to bring him down to Funky Town, and I won't allow him even an atom-sized contradiction to slip by. Not on my watch. Bring it on, old man. Bring it on! All right, Master Alba's alibi. Frankly, I still don't understand why I am being placed under suspicion here. Under your hypothetical scenario, Mr. Kochin and I were fellow smugglers. But to get to the point, I was in Alabas the whole time. So it's simply not possible for me to have killed him in Babal. That is my alibi.
So that is your alibi.
That is correct. Simply not possible for me to have committed a crime in Babal. Now that we've cleared that up, I'd appreciate it if you moved out of my way.
Hold it! I said fucking hold it!
I know that. What is it this time? I thought I told you I'd allow only one question.
Huh? Oh, silly gooberhead. You did, but you still have yet to really answer my one question.
What?
Till you tell us the truth, I will refuse to budge an inch for where I'm standing. You're just gonna have to mow me down, bro.
Huh, very well. I'll play along with you just a little longer.
Miles Edgeworth is my subordinate and representative of this country's prosecutors. You are forbidden to lose!
Of course, that is something I've understood from the start.
That guy's the one who's or my father killed, isn't he?
Yes, I believe so.
The goal of the first Ayagarasu was to capture the smuggling ring's leader. My father and Uncle Bad. Their legacy will live on through me.
Yeah, and me.
So that's why we just gotta catch him, okay?
We will, I promise. Now, Master Alba, let's have the truth now, shall we?
No matter how many times you ask, my answer remains the same.
Stop flicking your nipple ring at me. All right.
Hold it.
Press him on this then.
It's not a hypothesis. Earlier we proved it to be what happened.
Well, let's leave that one side for now, because it doesn't change the fact that I have no motive.
Oh, so you really had no reason to kill Mr. Kochin.
If you want to, suppose I had one, then why not? I'll indulge you. After all, this is nothing more than a silly game to me.
Even if that's how you see it, things, I appreciate if you would take me seriously.
Ah! Sorry, I suppose you are in a bit of a pickle. Very well, the game is no fun if the playfield isn't even level. Therefore, I formally claim that I had no motive to kill. Now let's see you disprove it.
How can he stand there looking so proud when he knows he killed another human being? I'm not gonna stand by and just watch him get away with his crimes.
Okay, in that case, what motive would I have had to kill my co-conspirator?
Oh, because of this, right? Because he was trying to steal a statue. Objection! Yes, there we are. Oh, silly little finger. If you want to know, I believe you did have a motive to kill. It was because Mr. Kochin had betrayed you. But you had your own reason too, namely you wanted to pin the smuggling all on him. Evil begets evil, and because you were trying to test each other, it turned into this mess.
Oh, what the fuck was that?
Sorry, can you say that again for me?
Objection!
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 Objection! I don't believe this. You have a bad penchant for telling tall tales, Mr. Prosecutor. If you're not, then I suppose you have some proof to support your argument. I never use guesswork in moving my cases forward. It's been proven that this note was written by Mr. Kochin's hand. Shall we take a look at it? The content of the note is a request calling for the theft of the Alabas Primodex statue. Huh. By killing him and pushing all of the guilt for the smuggling onto him, you walk away spotless. Believe you understand what I'm driving at. You had more than a few reasons to kill him. Objection!
Are you finished with your hypothesizing?
Excuse me?
Suppose I did have a motive. Even so, a motive or a thought alone can't kill. Isn't that right?
Didn't expect to resort to playing the semantics game with me. Fears that this is where a real battle will begin.
Now then, if you'll excuse me.
Wait, what?
I told you at the very beginning, didn't I? You only get one question.
Oh, shit, I did say that, didn't I?
Master Alba, if you could please just give us a little more of your time. It doesn't matter what kind of man he was my subordinate. Which is why I would like for us to figure out the real cause of his death. And that is something for a ball to figure out, and something for which I have no relation to. Oh, well, excuse me. Now he's been turning down a request from Ambassador Polano. You've gone too far.
I'm very sorry, but it seems now that even my voice falls on deaf ears.
There's no need for you to apologize, Ambassador Polano.
We must find some way to stop him from leaving, and I must find some way to stop making my weird noises.
It seems there are no further objections. In that case, please allow me to return home, as I fade from existence.
Hold it! Wait, who said hold it? Was that me? Oh.
No, that was me. How come I don't have my voice? I don't have a voiced over section in this game. Hold it right there, Ambassador Alba.
K.
Like I said, Mr. Edgeworth, the Yatagarasa's legacy will live on through me.
Yes, but how do you suggest we stop him from leaving? Wait, you're saying you're gonna sprout 3 legs?
Just leave that to me. Ambassador Alba, do you recognize this?
No, why should I recognize that old tattered old organizer?
Wait, where have I seen that before? Was that her dad's?
That's a clue my father and Burn Faraday left for us.
Did you say Burn Faraday?
Mr. Faraday's organizer.
Yep.
Don't tell me this is the one from the second KG incident.
The one in which he wrote about the Yatagarasa's key.
Yes, this organizer belonged to the prosecutor you had Miss You killed 7 years ago.
Huh. I have no idea what you're talking about. You say that it was like, you say it like it was related to me.
Says organizer, you wrote up every detail of every evil thing you did.
What an amusing little girl you are. And that sort of trickery won't work on me.
If you won't believe me, then let's take a look at this.
And what is that toy there?
Behold! It's ultimate bullshit powers!
That's...
This thievery device was used by the Yatagarasu, rather, by my father.
I love you just going around telling everybody you're the Yatagarasu. Good lord.
7 years ago, he used this when he stuck into the embassy.
What?
These 2 pieces of evidence that hold the information the Yatagarasu dug up on you. If you go home now, I won't hesitate to send it all to Alabas, right behind you.
Little girl, get to the point.
I want you to go up against Mr. Edgeworth one more time. If you win, then I'll hand over these 2 pieces of evidence.
Yatagarasu? Never the thorn in my side.
Guys, that organizer really contained information on this dirty dealings.
It's nothing case-breaking, really.
Ah, there was just a bluff.
If it was, we still can't let all of the info my father and Uncle Bagley found go to waste. Plus, just the existence of the little thief is troublesome enough for him. Those 2 pieces aren't the keepsakes of your father. It's okay, I believe in Mr. Edgeworth. He'll come out on top in the end.
Damn straight, baby cakes. Okay.
When the going gets tough, someone's gotta be there to put the wind back in your sails. After all this time, you're still quite the feisty one. I applaud your powerful nature. Yah! You should get a whip! I refuse to lose this too. And Master Alba, you won't be returning home until you give us further testimony, or I will whip you until you bleed.
How dare you all, barring a person like me.
And Master Alba, your testimony, if you please. No, hey, I'm supposed to make those noises.
All right, but this is the absolute last. Then even if you use all the power of Ambassador Polano's office, you won't stop me. I am leaving this place and getting myself some pizza.
I can't let this opportunity K is great for me to go to waste. I won't let you get Domino's!
Artus! Last time I met with Mr. Cochran was here at the Theatre Neutralis. After that, I was in Alabas the rest of the time, as I was stated earlier. In case I did not see Mr. Cochran again after that. So you see, there was no time span which I would have killed him. Wouldn't you agree? Now, since you were practically begging, I'll allow you to question me.
What an arrogant old man.
Yes, but no matter. We can't allow this chance to escape us.
I will warn you, though, you've reached the end of my patience. Waste my time with any questions and you will be punished.
Oh, god dang it, I hate when they do this. They did this in the other fucking Phoenix games. So any of these pressings or presentings will cost more to our case.
I guess the only thing you can do is present the correct evidence, understood?
Of course, I don't intend to let him intimidate me. I know Mr. Cochran was killed before he returned to Babal, in which case there's only one statement to which I need to present the evidence. I already know what it is, but I'm gonna leave you to figure it out, Nico. Wow, thanks, Edgeworth. You don't know what it is, do you? Nope! Objection! There we are. Oh, Gooberhead. I see the knife in your bouquet. I'd like to take a look at this picture. It's a rather nice picture, isn't it? It was to commemorate the restoration of relations between our nations. It was also back when I was pretending to be old and feeble. Oh, it's commemorative, all right. One that captures the proof I need to show that it was you who committed the murder. Come again. This is the knife that killed Mr. Kochin. I see you recognize it, suppose you should, for it was you who brought to this theater. You hid it among the flowers you were to give the Steel Samurai, meaning that you killed Mr. Manny Kochin at the theater. Gah! It's time for me to catch my flight. We're not through yet. It's game over for you, Mr. Edgeworth, but I thank you for the entertainment. So many Edgeworth noises this episode. No matter how passionately you orate, the end result will still be the same. Yeah, I won't be returning to this country ever again. That's right. This man is an ambassador. And he has extraterritorial rights! Dinosaur! Oh, damn it, Gumshoe, get out of my head! No matter how hard we chase after him, we won't be able to have him tried in court. Yes, that's exactly the face you should be making. The face of a worthless cur.
No, stop, please stop making me laugh, Mr. Edgeworth.
Now then, ladies and gentlemen, I must bid you farewell. Look how pissed everybody is. Except for, look, everyone's like,
I'm so mad, I will fucking kill you.
Oh, yes, I'm having a good time. The courts! Is there no one who can lay a finger on this man? Kill him, Von Karma!
Yes, I will get him.
Is this really the end? Not so fast, Lang! Agent Lang! My husbando! Sorry to keep you waiting, Mr. Prosecutor. Get out of my way. My plane is scheduled to take off soon. Sorry, but you're not going anywhere, Mr. Alba. I'm through playing games with you people. You can't touch me, and if you do, it would spark an international incident, Agent Lang. Sorry, but no, it wouldn't. What? Hey, Mr. Prosecutor. Good job holding the fort down till I got here. I got back. Huh? So, Mr. Alba, your diplomatic immunity has just been revoked. Boom! Oh, wait. Is that what this is all? I thought... Is that what they've been referring to? I thought his diplomatic immunity essentially meant that I thought we were talking about something that was a diplomatic immunity. That's why we couldn't get him. Because we were talking about if he was tried in the country, it would... it was his courts anyway, right? We don't want to try him in his country because he would own the thing. But okay, I don't know. I read this something else entirely. What do you mean revoked? Spare me this nonsense and let me finish this slow dialogue through. Linksy says, "Suck my big, huge monkey testicles. We're aiming for the throat. Shoot the neck shield off first." Interpol headquarters in the Imperial household of the Kingdom of Alabas. Took a while to get things rolling, but they finally moved on to it. The Imperial household? You, what have you done? You have been relieved of your duties as ambassador, Mr. Alba. What? What? I really... What is going on with his freak out there? Like, his face is peeling off, or... Are you like... I don't know, is he wearing a mask, or what's happening? I have very dry skin. Effective today, effective right now. And you have Mr. Prosecutor's videotape to thank for this.
Video of the autocross are protected?
You can't be arrested simply because you're an ambassador. In that case, I thought I'd strip you of that title. You underestimated me, a descendant of the founder of detainment philosophy, Lang Zi. For thousands of years, deeply entrenched connections and networks around the world have really paid off. Oh! It can't be! I can't believe this! Damn it, I'm back to being an old man again! My ambassadorship has been revoked! Looks like you're finally coming to grips with your new standing.
Woohoo! Hot freaking dog! Looks like he's turned docile again.
He's probably in shock from the loss of the shield.
What the shit? I had to wanted to use my whip on him!
Why is it happening to me? I'm just a hard-working, honest ambassador. Don't you really think you can still pull that on us now? We've already ripped away the mask and seen you for who you really are, Mr. Alba. Yes, God damn me. Okay, I'm powering up again. Ah! All right. Object shot. No, I won't be stopped now. How many canes are you gonna break anyway? Still intends to fight us. Still intends to fight us, I mean. So what if I'm no longer an ambassador? You still don't have any evidence on me. The fact remains that you cannot arrest me. I'd expect no less from you, the boss of the smuggling ring. Well, the rest's up to you, Mr. Prosecutor. Understood! You say that I killed Mr. Cochin in the theater, but even if it's true that there was a knife in my bouquet, I left that bouquet in the theater, so anyone could have taken it out from there and used it, right? Besides, the claim that he was killed here itself is odd. After all, wasn't his body discovered in the ball? Are you claiming that I carried his body all the way over there? Preposterous! Yo, you're preposterous! I'll be the one to prove whether it's preposterous or not. Ah! Excellent, Master Alba, are you ready? Because this is no game. This is war! A game of war! Now on the iOS! God, I am so sick of ads for that stupid game! Part 3! I killed Mr. Cochin in this theater using a knife that was stuck in my bouquet. I left that bouquet in the theater. Anyone could have taken the knife from there. Besides, Mr. Cochin's body was discovered in the ball, right? There's no way for me to have transported his body from the theater to the ball. Wrong. Here we go. I think I already see this one. So, pointed out he's got the basket thing, right? Look, don't you think you got enough fun with me? You've already stolen my ambassadorship from me. Would you have me surrender too? You have no plans to ever return to this country, isn't that right? Did you know that a bunch of your subordinates are seeking asylum because of you? As if I care. Mr. Prosecutor, boot this guy out of the embassy and we can finally end everything. I know, and I will give it my all to see that he leaves in handcuffs. Without the title of ambassador, he is just another witness.
Yes, just another witness! Oh, I am so ready to fuck this guy! Right, what are we waiting for? Let's get him!
And get him good, get him good.
Wonder if they understand that all I can do is present evidence to the testimony. Okay, I'm pretty sure I already see what I need to do.
Blah, 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 blah. Arrogant, blah, blah, blah. Flicking my nipple ring, blah, 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 blah. I'm gonna grab my beard a little bit. Live long and prosper, I say. Damn, how about you can live long and suck it, bitch? Oh, I knew that shit. I call that shit 33 years ago. You did not call it 33 years ago. 33 years ago, you weren't even born. Shut up! Actually, I do believe there was a way to transport the money out of the theater. Perhaps you should give this a look. What is that supposed to be? It's footage from a security camera that captures the state of the immigration area. So I congratulate you on getting your hands on it.
Just letting you know that we're not the only ones watching your every movement.
Huh. Thank you for the warning.
Now if you can take a good look at this section here. It's Larry! This lump here inside the pushcart, do you know what's causing it?
Should I? Because I don't.
In that case, allow me to enlighten you. This is the cause of the unnatural lump under the cloth in the pushcart. Oh yeah, dead person.
What is the meaning of showing me that?
It's to say the unnatural bulge in the pushcart is Mr. Cochin's body. You and the Steel Samurai wheel his body away from the real crime scene.
What a guess. But I wonder if you have any evidence to support it.
I admit that for now, but I apologize. However,
we can't even prove that, then I'm afraid I must be on my way. I don't have any more time to play with you people.
Hold it! Oh, I said it! Good time! Sorry it took so long, Mr. Edwards. Sir, I found the little basket thing! I found the baby! Gummy?
Wow, I feel like the perspective on that basket looks really weird right now, because we're kind of at like a above side view of everybody. Whatever. Anyway, Gumshoe is at the Steel Samurai pushcart. Yes, sir, I found it in the open air stage area. So that's where you went. The deck spirit that Pops left me with. I thought I followed my gut and go with it, sir.
I turned into a Super Saiyan for a bit. It was awesome. I don't care about that. Mr. Edgeworth, sir, is this worth anything to the case? You're goddamn right it is. Yes, play a major role in solving this case, detective. You done good, man. For once, but something isn't right. I thought the entire samurai family was in Alabasta. Where exactly in the open-air stage do you find this pushcart? I found it lying at the edge of the stage, sir. Oh, well, let's leave that for now and examine the inside, detective. Yes, sir. Okay. Oh, hello, blood. It's blood or ketchup. This must be Mr. Kojen's blood, which only goes to prove that Mr. Kojen's body was indeed transported by this pushcart. Balls, balls, balls. Yes, balls. Balls for you. I believe you understand what this means, correct? You killed Mr. Kojen in this theater and then placed his body inside the pushcart. And then you forced the Steel Samurai to unwittingly move the body for you.
Wow, this stick feels a lot heavier than usual. My little Steel Samurai baby must be getting fat.
Objection! I forced him to move the body into Alabasta. What nonsense, why would I bother doing such a thing? Objection! You were scheduled to make a speech in Alabasta, meaning it was difficult for you to make a stop in Babal. However, what if you moved the body to Alabasta? Because it was your embassy, you could keep an eye on it and tamper with the evidence. And then you smuggled it out of Alabasta. No! Wait, see, look, what is going on with your face there? Ew! I can only imagine what's gonna happen when I fully beat you. It's gonna probably all burn off. Then you'll just be a skeleton face. If I can show how you moved the bounty from Alabasta to Babal, then I win! And I'll go for it! Connect, Edgeworth! But you can't. The security between the two countries is incredibly tight. I'll be the one to judge whether I can or cannot prove it. And I so ask you to provide us with testimony regarding your movements after you return to Alabasta.
Well, Edgeworth, have you figured it out? Do you know how the butt was moved?
To be honest, I have no fucking ding-dong doodly idea to support my hypothesis at this time. Alright, I don't believe I've made a mistake in my logic up to this point. Which means...
There is no question that can't be answered, right?
Yep. The Primonox statue was smuggled successfully through a brief flight through the air. So why shouldn't there be an answer as to how to move the body? The body was moved, which means there must be a logic flaw somewhere I can exploit. Okay. After I returned to Alabasta, I had my picture taken with the Steel Samurai shaking hands. And then just as I was about to start my speech, the Yatagarasu appeared. I feared for the national treasure, so I raced back to my office. Is that all? Yes, that's all.
Objection!
It looks like you left out a few things, such as the murder of Damas 2. Furthermore, you left out the part about beating with me in your office.
Those trifling matters, I don't believe I need to speak of those things again. Oh, good lord. Can you move any slower? There are things to move on. We're all going in slow motion. I do so hate to waste time despite saying very slowly.
What?
You? It's not every life precious. Nope. Haha. I'm sorry, I've not figured it out. I am totally apeshit crazy. Do you really need me to answer that for you? People like you cannot be allowed to wander freely through society. Huh. Then you better try to harm, because I doubt you'll find a single contradiction.
He's really full of himself, isn't he?
Yes, he is. How can he be so confident at a time like this? Ah! Ah! Come, don't be shy. Go ahead and ask whatever you'd like. Try and take me down. I will. Ah! I can't find a single flaw in his argument. Fucking dicks, dude. At this rate, I won't be able to prove that he is actually guilty of anything. Are we finished here?
Miles, Edgeworth, can you not come up with how the body was moved to Babal?
Sir?
Mr. Edgeworth?
Even after proving so much, is he going to get away with it? No. Is this the end? Is it the end? Hold it. Appears we made it just in time. It would be a great battle if we lost to beat your allies. It would be an honor if you would lose to beat your allies in battle. Oh, god damn it.
Evil Astra, it's time for you to pay! Rah! It's the Steel Samurai!
Yes! I mean, no. No, you're overstating it, for I am Steel Samurai Daddy Bearman of New York, Tokyo. And this is Pink Princess Bobby.
Rah! Hey, Japoo!
Ah, no! No! And she just tackles and kills Edgeworth. Oh, well, I guess I win. Bye. Do me what I want to see the least. Damn it! Give me my shotgun, Kay.
Okay.
Die, Larry! If I can't take this old man down, at least I'll take you down! You're going to hell! Larry! What are you two doing here? Please show your gratitude, Henry. We just wanted to help you. Help you. Help you. Oh, yeesh. How many scrolling? Go! No, go away! I don't want to see you.
How can you be so mean to us, Japoo?
Because I have had 2 doses of old bag, and that's 2 doses too many.
All 3 of us can't lend a hand if this is how you treat us. Well, isn't this correct? I see they managed to find the Iron Infant.
Does that really matter right now? Who cares? A fucking piece of metal.
Hey, it's just me. The Iron Infant completely soaked.
Oh, there we go. Huh? Oh, yeah, dude. I found him in the ball, but he was in the middle of the pool, dude. Wait, a demon say it? Why didn't you tell me this earlier? Larry, go back to what you just said. Huh? Oh, it appears that we made it. Not that far back. Something about finding the Iron Infant in the ball. And he found it in a pool. I don't recall there being one in the ball. Oh, that did. Well, I was in Alabama the whole time. So I have no idea how the Iron Infant would be in the ball, without the ball. I thought I lost him in the Rose Garden, dude. But I guess maybe this cute kid can swim, huh? Wait, what? Say what? Larry, you lost the Iron Infant in the Rose Garden. Are you sure about that? Yeah, I'm sure, dude. But I found him in... Hold it. That's enough, Larry. You say one more thing, I will poke you. The Iron Infant that Larry lost managed to move between the 2 countries. Furthermore, the Iron Infant was found soaked in the middle of a pool. This is what I've been looking for. It's another smuggling route between the countries. The key to the route the Iron Infant took from Alabasta to Ball is the autograph bilateral symmetry counterfeiting. I guess bilateral symmetry? That's right. This embassy was built with bilateral symmetry in mind. Daddy Gumshoe. Yeah. Yes, sir? There's a location I wish for you to examine post-haste. It is where I believe the route used to smuggle Mr. Gordon's body lies. Now, something like that really exists, sir? Embassy built on a bilateral symmetry, meaning that this is where we need to examine. Oh, the open air stage over here? Yes, there we are. Yes, sir, I'll be back before you know it. Ah! It's too late. It doesn't matter now what you do. It's all a waste of time. You will stay here with us and wait for me to finish slowly talking. Damn! More slow-moving text. Phoenix, I don't have time for this. I'll be at your place later. Just keep the tub warm for me. This is Edgeworth. Mr. Edgeworth is here, sir. Oh, I thought you were Phoenix. Oh. There's a reservoir here, just like in the Rose Garden, sir. Yes. Just as I suspected. That would explain why the little rose petal thing was wet, I guess.
What is it?
The 2 sides of this embassy are mirror images of each other, which means that there is also a pool in the corresponding location of the Bobbly side. Yep. Mr. Gochin was moved in the ball through the pool in Alabama. Next shot. Going the top with a vague answer like that is unbecoming of a prosecutor. If you don't mind, I'd like to see more physical proof if you have any. Oh, I do. I doodly do. The Iron is possibly soaked in water. Why do you think that is? It's because he was fished out of a pool, and not just any pool. It was the Baba Lee's one. I think it's pretty obvious at this point what must be true. They go for it! Connect pool! The water reservoirs in the two courtyards are connected. Objection! And where's your proof that the two sides are connected? I just gotta go look, I guess. The proof is right there before your eyes. The half-drowned iron infant. What? That. This blasted door! Mr. Edgeworth, I'm back! I came back, I did it! Hey, don't tell me. You guys figured everything out without me? We did, thanks to this hero of justice, son. It's an inanimate object. Even if he's just a doll, he managed to help foil the villain. Good job, baby.
No problem, Edgeworth.
Hey, Talks. That's mine in a costume.
That's right, I got a side job to buy more yaoi porn.
Hey, Miss Prosecutor, look, I don't want to say this, but it's kind of unlikely that the body just happened to have passed on through to Babal. This guy's a doll, and he's so small I can believe it's made it, so he has a point. Yes, that's right. I'm glad someone here understands. Mr. Edgeworth, are you going to next rows at a dead body against with a pipe? You see, Mr. Prosecutor, our chase after this man is far from over. I know. Agent Lang.
Why is he helping Mr. Alba out now?
He's not. He realized a flaw in my argument is helping to move the logic along. In which case, I should return the favor and find an answer. And another thing, his coach's body was found in his office in Babal. So what happened to his body after it was transported to the open air stage? Oh, waggy figure time. Mr. Alba had an accomplice in Babal, remember? You mean Sheena, right? Yes, Sheena! Sheena! Well, with her there, you can see how it was possible to move the body up to the office. Objection! Are you seriously claiming that she swam through the connecting pipe with the body?
He's right. Miss Sheena wouldn't drown if she did that.
Hard to imagine she swam through the connecting pipe. Looks like your hypothesis about how to move the body was moved is still only half baked. In the end, it's all just the befuddled musings of an accusatory man. Now I believe you should give up and allow me to passage. Good God. We are kind of dragging this out a bit, aren't we? Because from the start, there's no feasible method of transporting the body. No, what? Mr. Prosecutor, recall Sheena's movements. Aye. E-I-E-I-O. What was happening in the embassy around the time as Sheena was in Babal?
Oh, if there was only a way to get rid of the water in the pool.
Get rid of the water? Holy jinkies, Batman. That's it. Now I believe this time we're really done, right? I can really go. I need to go Tinky. You're not going Tinky till I say. Unfortunately for you, it's far from over, Mr. Alba. You're our most persistent man. Are you saying that you've thought of a way to move the body through the water? Move the body through the water? That is completely unrelated to how it was done. It has to do with because the water refills, right? It auto-refills when the water level is too low, right? Excuse me. The reason I say that is because there wasn't any water there at the time. What do you mean there wasn't any water? Just what it sounds like. Tonight's events made it possible to drain the water, allowing the body to be moved. Oh, the fire. Because of a big toasty flame. Tonight, the Autograssu set fire to the variety of locations in the Babalese embassy. In order to put the fires out, much of the reservoir's water was used. And of course, when the water was used, the reservoir's water level went down. If enough water was drained, the connecting pipe would be used to traverse the border. So what? The water level went down, the reservoirs were connected. Does any of this matter? You can't prove any of this. Oh! Stop shaking your head at me. Pretending to be ignorant won't work with me. We both know what kind of situation we're in right now. Even in a game, there comes a critical game-changing moment. And a moment in which you hit a wall that you must overcome in order to beat the game. I haven't lost yet. I found the route you use to smuggle the body, and the route will lead you to your defeat. The water was used by the firefighting effort. You still can't really call that a smuggling route. I know that. I should have figured that you wouldn't notice. Hey, Mr. Alba, how deep are these pools anyway? I'll let you know, those pools are extremely deep. And there are no ladders or footholds along the walls either. It'd be difficult for Shion to hold the body and climb out of the pool. Ah, here we go. But it auto-refilled. Huh, ladders or footholds along the walls. There was no need for such things. What do you mean? Oh, you know what I mean, you fucking liar. What were to use a certain something and be able to go up and down in the water, pull at will? It looks like you've got an answer already. Well, what are you waiting for, Mr. Prosecutor? Enlighten us already. Oh, yeah, baby cakes. Way which Mr. Shinon, the body were able to rise above ground level. There's a way to control the water level. That would be the way the body was moved. Wow, way to totally give me the answer. This was used to the body of Miss Shinon could move up and down the pool. Oh, yeah. Can't not stop me now. Mr. Alba used the fountain spouts in a manner of speaking. Use the fountain spouts? How so? The water level in the pools can be controlled by opening and closing the spouts. Messina and the body were lifted upward by their buoyancy in water. The fire in the Bobbly side and the firefighting effort. These were set in motion, all for the sake of smuggling Mr. Hoden's body. Yes! I can see clearly now, the bullshit's gone. Now I'll show you where the final destination of my train of logic leads. First, Mr. Alba closed the fountain spouts in advance in preparation of things to come. Whee! Then he took the bush cart that was brought to the rose garden, he pushed it, along with iron and fitted Mr. Coach's body into the pool. At this time, Shinon was busy conveniently starting the first fire in the ball. She made for the open air stage to wait for the firefighting effort to begin. When the firefighters used the water in that pool, the water level went down. By the time the fire was put out, the pipe between the two pools was exposed. Wow, this seems insanely elaborate. They really planned this ahead, didn't they?
Man, like, they really planned all this out. It does seem a little like, because it didn't seem more like he sort of spur of the moment decided I need to kill Mr. Cochin because he just realized he was gonna try to steal a statue, right? Or did he know about, like, how far in advance did he know that he was gonna steal this to do that? They would be able to plan this, not just this part, but the transporting the statues, using crossbow to shoot it back and forth. This is when she pushed the cart from Alabasta to the ball. Once that was accomplished, Mr. Alba simply opened the water fountains once more. That would have taken a while, though. I feel like, I mean, that'd be a ton of water coming out. Water level rose up to its original level, along with Miss Sheena in the body. And that Miss Sheena used the bush cart to carry the body up to the Secretariat's office. There's an elevator in the embassy after all, so you see, even with her small frame, she can easily transport Mr. Cochin's body. And that wraps up my thorough explanation of how the body was moved. Suck my balls, old man. Oh, well, ex-Ambassador Alba, what do you think? Not so untouchable without your precious extraterritorial rights to protect you, are you?
I knew you could do, Mr. Edgeworth. Way to fight back.
Objection! You accuse me of moving the body across country lines, but when you get down to the nitty-gritty, you don't have what it takes to indict me.
The nitty-gritty? What's the old man want now?
Proof. I believe this is what he seeks. Yes, proof. Without any, who is to say that whether or not any of what you said really happened?
What's proof? What are we gonna do, Mr. Edgeworth?
There is no need to worry. I've had all the proof we need all along. But I was the only thing to go through the pool's connecting pipes tonight. Just as it comes, you found the bush cart in the open air stage area. So did I find one other item there. Finally, I can finally use the stupid thing that looks like a guitar pick. So it was the piece that came off the knife. And that piece of evidence is what will prove that the pools were the smuggling route. Okay, let's do it. This was another thing that was smuggled over to my ball's open air stage. Boom! And what exactly is this? Huh, you have no idea, do you? This little piece that I found on the Bobbly side will be your undoing. A guitar pick? Would you care to explain how that is going to do me in, as it were? I will sing you a song about how it's going to do you in. Much to your chagrin, perhaps this is not a guitar pick. Don't do that. What? What? This is something I found at the open air stage, which was transported with the body. I naturally, shut up! I naturally assumed that you would recognize this. You took a photo with that after all. But since you don't allow me to fill you in on what I found in the open air stage, it actually belongs to. Ba-da-ba-da-ba! Let's take a good look at the murder weapon that was used to kill Manny-Cochin. Hi-ya! On the handle of this knife, there's a beautifully blooming flower. However, it would appear that it's missing a single petal. Now let's see what happens when I try to fit this pick in that open slot. It's
It's a perfect fit.
I assume that the petal must have fallen off of the flower during Mr. Cochin's murder, and it was accidentally placed in the pushcart along with Mr. Cochin's body. That's an interesting story, nothing more. Ha! Oh, I assure you it was more than just a story, because for some odd reason this flower petal was wet when I found it. It was wet, you say? Yeah, so the only place it could have gotten wet from is the open-air stage's pool. Now ask, how did a part of the weapon, which was smuggled into the theater, wind up in the open-air stage area on the bubbly side of the embassy? I don't think I need to waste any words explaining this, as this petal explains it all for me. It proves that someone went from the Rose Garden's pool on through into the ball. Impossible!
Impossible.
The people of Zangfa have been waiting to see you face to face, Mr. Alba. I'll tell everyone back home that we'll be there soon. You should be happy. Why? Why, it's a little late to be asking that question. You should have known from the very beginning, when you took your first life. No matter how you may plot or how you may try to cover it all up, you can never hide from your crime what you've done. You can't escape my demon wrath, because we're here to see to it that the justice is served to people like you. Objection! You can't call what you've given a perfect argument.
You know, I don't think this guy is going to ever admit to his wrongdoings, Mr. Edgeworth.
I know, I'm getting sick of this shit.
Because he values himself above all else. People who can't be negotiated with are people who refuse to admit when they've lost. I believe those kinds of people really exist because everyone breaks eventually.
You're right. In that case, I have no choice but to use all the evidence I have. And I will gather into a spirit bomb and launch it at his face. I'll use it until he breaks under the weight of his crimes. Mr. Alba, I request that you testify once more. This really will be the end of the line. Here we go. Oh, you've got to be shitting my dick right now. No, fuck it. I'm going to the end. Don't care. Don't fucking care. If this is really meant to be the last thing, then it's like, I don't know, it's probably not, but March 15th, 3:30 a.m., Theater Neutralis lobby. Wait, I didn't get to say it, Mr. I don't care. I don't have time for you. You say it too slow. Mr. Alba, I request that you testify once more. As if there was anything else for me to testify about. Still have yet to fully prove that it was Mr. Alba who murdered Mr. Cochin. Well, I would like to hear more about your movements before the murder occurred. I wonder if you could tell us about what you did here at the Theater Neutralis. Very well. Suppose I could tell you about that. Because all I did was watch the Steel Samurai stage show. Elaborating on even that alone is good enough for me. The only way for me to place this man under arrest is to pinpoint the exact location of where the murder took place, for that is the key to this investigation. Okay. Steel Samurai show. I watched from the last row. The stage was well lit, but it was dark out in the audience. I swear I was there in the audience, but it's hard to prove that I suppose. I do remember the contents of the show very well, though. Is that proof enough for you? These moving scenes were seated in this old man's heart. I'll never forget them. So you were in the theater proper watching the Steel Samurai stage show, were you? Of course I was. I have a great fondness for the Steel Samurai. Yeah, dude. I was pretty cool over there, wasn't I? Shut up, Larry. You're not the one who was cool. It's a Steel Samurai who was cool. You're nothing but a fucking phony. A phony. He's a great big phony.
Yeah, the Steel Samurai special finish move today was really something, huh?
Hey, Hedgie. Who is she? Who's a super cute girl? Oh, god dang it. Don't be pervy now, dude. She was standing here this whole time and only now he notices her? I swear to God, if you fall in love with her, I'm gonna murder you. Her name is Kate Faraday, and she's helping me in my investigation. No, let's not do weird Larry stuff right now.
Sorry, I didn't get to introduce myself earlier, but better late than never.
Yes, okay, I'm Larry Baha.
Science in the peanut gallery! There's no time for such trivialities at a time like this! You weird old creepy dude!
Mr. Prosecutor, this is the final battle, you got that? I know! This is the end. For that man there. Die! Now that's the kind of thing I like to hear. Now, I think I'll give trusting you a try, Mr. Prosecutor. Or rather, Mr. Edgeworth. Yeah! We're buddies now! I leave this critical battle up to you. Mr. Edgeworth. Yes! I have no fear. I will finish the job with my finger. And your finger. By our powers combined, we are double finger. This really is the end of the game. The time is... Okay, just fucking do it already! Wait, wait, get on with it already. Capcom exposed every line with Mr. Apple's lies. Okay, good. God almighty. Die, old man, die! You remember the contents of the show very well, though. Is that proof enough for you? Okay, tell me. Huh. Well, I remember the contents of the show as well myself. That's nice. That's nice! It's not nice!
Edgeworth, don't allow yourself to be riled up by him at this important juncture.
No, I wasn't playing to let him.
Have you asked me? I think I'm the biggest Steel Samurai expert around here, dude. And did you think that Club Medic scene today's show was just totally awesome, dude?
Yes, I remember that well. And that was a spectacular special move. And the way you deliver the final blow against the evil magistrate, or at least some rain jab. Knowing that scene will live on forever in my heart.
So how it went? I totally forgot about that.
How can you forget your own special moves, Larry? God dang it, you ruined Steel Samurai for me! That's a special attack that Steel Samurai uses when he's using the Samurai Spear. Yes, today was the first time they showed it off, was it not? If I hadn't watched the show, then how could I answer you with the name of the move? So as you are correct, but if you could, please elaborate on this point for me. One of the scenes was of his never-before-seen early rain jab move. Oh, silly goober head. I thought it had something to do with the spear. I'm not really sure about it, though. Did he actually use a spear? Wait, or did he not? Because he bent it. No, he couldn't do the early... yeah, okay. I kind of clicked on that like immediately because I was actually thinking to myself earlier, why do I still have this in my inventory? Is it going to be of use of some kind? And I just sort of immediately went with it. Was the early summer Jane jab, is that your final answer? Objection. I hate Regis Philbin. You little irritating gnat. Do you think you can trip me up by asking the same question over and over? Yeah, it works for most time. That was not my intention. Your testimony is more than sufficient. Yet, however, I believe it would be wise for you to take a look at this. Samurai Spear, what about it? This spear actually never made it on stage today. Excuse me? Oh, silly Alma. Ha! Unfortunately for you, tonight's Steel Samurai happened to be a goof of a young man with an abundance of useless hot-bloodedness.
Huh? Hell yeah, dude.
How many times am I gonna shrug? Good lord. Having said that, said useless man bent the spear you during his rehearsal this evening. Okay, do you remember what the Steel Samurai special move was tonight?
It was the Steel Samurai Sushi Slash.
Correct. Bingo. That was his name-o. Because he couldn't use a spear, a last-minute change was made. Had you really been watching the show, you would have known that that move was used. Here, Alba. You didn't watch a single minute of the Steel Samurai stage show tonight, did you? Okay, good lord, we keep blowing his face off. He's gonna break into pieces yet? So if you were watching the show tonight...
Then it opens up the possibility that he was busy getting Mr. Coach instead!
I was busy going tiki, I'm an old man. So where were you during the show? I demand an answer, now! Now! Oh my god, we're still going? Just what is so funny? You're so sloppy, and so are your conclusions. It still says that I watched the show, or most of it in any case. What do you mean by most of it? I see during the show, I left my seat for a spell to visit the bathroom. I knew it'd say that. I assume that was when the dramatic scene was played out on stage.
As loud as life has ever heard in my life, pal!
Just because he got that name of the move wrong. We can't really use that as proof as he didn't watch the show at all. As a fan of the Steel Samurai, I'd want to watch the entire show, honest. Objection! No Steel Samurai fan would ever get up to go tinky. They would hold it in until their bladder exploded. As a Steel Samurai fan, or someone who wasn't even afraid of his seat for the climax of the show, you have no right to call yourself a Steel Samurai fan, ever!
Hold it!
Wait, was that me?
Who was that just now?
Who will be I, young lady? Where is I? Steel Samurai.
Larry! What are you doing interrupting me like that?
Hey, Jake, just for a second, I beg. You may never accept this old man as Steel Samurai fan.
but I totally think it's a Steel Samurai, Samaniac.
What's a steel maniac, pal?
I believe he meant to say Steel Samurai Maniac.
Yeah, and trust me, I know a real fan when I say one, because I'm the Steel Samurai, dude. You are not. I will never acknowledge you as the true Steel Samurai. You will not take this away from me, Larry.
What are you getting so worked up over, Mr. Edgeworth?
You don't understand. It's the only thing I have left. Parents of the real Steel Samurai recognize me as a fan. As well as he should, for I am a fan. It's not so I missed the entire show. It was an amazing show filled with the spirit of a young and the young at heart.
Oh, the sarcasm dripping from his long wooden nose couldn't run any thicker.
Getting the name of the move wrong only proves that he didn't watch the last scene. What I really need here is something more definitive. Something like Mr. Alba directly to the murder of Mr. Manny-Kochin.
You know what, Gramps? Really something else, dude? I'm honored to receive such a praise from the Steel Samurai, but what is it for? Huh, I was just wondering. I found out about the early summer rain jab. It was a bit of a secret that only a small portion of the staff know about, dude.
Wait a second. It was a secret. Larry, wait, what did you just say?
Huh? Did I say something stupid again?
Yes, and you're making this stupid face that Nico hates. Did you say the early summer rain jab was actually a secret?
Well, maybe I should have said secret. It's more like we only decided on the name of the move right before the show, the start of the show.
Right before?
Yeah, the stage director was going nuts because we were supposed to debut the movie. All right, the move. About 5 minutes from the show, we threw it up in the dressing room's whiteboard. Early summer rain jab. That's how we decided the name of the movie, dude. Of the move.
I keep saying movie.
But by the time I'd already spent the spear, so I guess the whole thing was kind of pointless.
All of you Steel Samurai actors are the same. Actors has my complete sympathy.
So basically, because we changed the move to the Sushi Slash, we kind of pretended that the early summer rain jab didn't exist at all, dude.
I see. That's where the murder took place, inside the dressing room.
It would matter, someone found out we changed the move, so we made it a secret.
So basically, a gag order was issued for publicity's sake.
It almost makes the early summer rain jab sound like a lost art.
Yeah, which is why most of the staff haven't even heard of the move.
Objection! Hold those lips of yours still.
What the heck, old man?
I've done nothing but listen, and from what I can tell, it's all very unrelated to the case. It's also a very tedious and pointless exercise and wasting time, much like a kid's show. Objection! Mr. Alba, I believe the one who should be quiet now is you! How dare you! How dare you! No, how dare you! I suspect that you already noticed exactly what the very severe implications are of this man's testimony. So now you're trying to bully me, huh? There are no implications to be read in the behind-the-scenes story of us kids show. Not so fast.
Don't even think about trying to slither your way out of this, Curtis Alba.
You were the one who said that yourself, that the name of the move was Early Summer Rain Jab, but that name was only decided upon right before the show was about to start.
So, just what are you driving at? That the name of the move you told us was never used in the show or said aloud.
Now then, would you care to tell us about how you found out the name of the move?
Because I can only think of one way you could have known.
Curtis Alba, this is the only way you could have known the name of the special move. You asked about it. You saw it! You knew the name because you saw it. You saw it in the dressing room's whiteboard. That was... I think they should have elaborated about that a bit. When they say you saw it, that could have made it sound like you saw it when it was performed or something. Staff members who knew were keeping it a secret, so you couldn't simply have gone up to a staff member and asked, which means that the only other option left is that you saw it on the whiteboard.
So that means Mr. Alba was in the waiting room at some point, right?
Well, that's what's big deal, sir. I don't see what that means. There's another piece of evidence that has a great deal to do with the dressing room, so we can't afford to let this slide. This relates to both the dressing room and to Mr. Kochin's murder. Oh, these hot dogs.
Take that.
Finally get to use the hot dogs? Okay, I guess not.
Take that.
There we are. Pushcar was used to move the body and was right there in the dressing room. During the show, the pushcar waited his turn to be pushed on stage in the dressing room. It was finally pushed there along with the Iron Infant in the last scene of the show. The round of the show ended and went to Alabasta along with the Steel Samurai. Which means the only time the killer could have placed the body inside the pushcart was when the pushcart was in the dressing room backstage.
So basically the killer has to be someone who visited the dressing room during the show.
Precisely. Ah! Are we done yet?
Oh, but wait, what if... And this is just a what if. What if the murder didn't take place in the dressing room?
What do you mean, Kate? I have to admit, she brings up a valid possibility. During the show, the dressing room was supposed to be devoid of people. Everyone going into the private dressing room would stand out like a sore thumb.
But despite that, the killer still managed to move the body with the push cart.
Correct, and it is because of the setup of this theater's dressing room. That would be the ideal location for the murder of Coachin. Curtis Alba, during the show, you went down to the dressing room. And I want to know why. Why? Yes. Yes, I was there. I went into the dressing room.
I knew it! I'm placing you in arrest right now, pal! You got it! Arrest!
Oh, jackshot! Hold! Not so fast.
What is it now? Did I say the wrong thing?
Nah, don't I deserve a chance to explain myself? Explain? What is there to explain? I believe I told you earlier that I went to the bathroom. Well, I got lost when I did. And I went to ask for directions, but when I opened the dressing room door, no one was inside. And that's when I saw the name of the book move on the whiteboard. You punks are trying to get out of this?
Do you really think you can get away at this point? Mr. Edgeworth, isn't there anything you can do to stop him?
I don't have enough evidence on the hand to do anything. If I don't have the airtight evidence, I need to put this man away for good. Then I also have to wait for something to come out of nowhere and save me.
Seriously, how many times this happened this one episode, essentially? It's been like, I don't know. It's happening a little too often. I kind of, you guys had said how the end of this case kind of drags, and I'm seeing what you mean. It's like, it's a bit too much of, I have run out of evidence. There's nothing I can do. Then Lang comes out. He's like, wait, I got rid of your mastership. Oh, I win. No, I have other things. Oh, wait, here comes Gumshoe with another piece of evidence, the push cart. Oh, now I have no, guess again. I was at the show. Well, I have proved this thing. Well, you proved wrong because I have this thing. No, I have nothing. You know, just like, and like, instead of using what we already had, they keep adding new shit to like, I don't know, it just seems like they keep adding new shit to it, you know? Just wait till somebody comes in and saves my ass. If that's what I need, then perhaps. Agent Lang, I believe an investigation of the dressing room in question is in order. I need somebody to go get some more evidence for me. Possibly that we may find new evidence there. Yeah, if Edgeworth Sarah pokes around there, I'm sure we'll find some new facts, pal.
Oh, if we use a little thief we meet, even there's something for the recreation.
We don't need to do any of that.
What? Wolfie? How could you?
I'm not saying this to be mean, good lord. It's just that we've already searched there. My men really are something else.
They've had nothing?
There's only one thing I can say to you, sis, and it's that they found nothing. That's it.
I guess you're right. If they found something, they would have reported it to us.
I couldn't find anything because there was nothing there to find.
There's no info to feed the little thief, and I can't do much to help either.
Is this the end again? Seriously, it's like the fourth time we said this. The murder took place in this theater, which is not protected under extraterritorial rights. The fact that it was Mr. Alba himself who committed the murder. And if I can't prove both statements to be true, Mr. Alba walks away a free man. There's no other course of action left to us. Or appear that your hand of cards has turned out to be a bust, finally. Now, if you'll excuse me, hopefully nobody will stop me this time because of you, I missed my flight. Now I must make haste to arrange for a new one. Hold it, oh my god. Ha!
Who is it this time?
Seriously, it's getting a little ridiculous. It's like, this isn't executed the best.
I'll come to save you, Auntie!
No, I don't care about you. I don't care if you have anything to say to me.
All right, there you whippersnappers.
Oh, fuck me. First, Larry, now you what?
What is it with that scary monster like scaring crazy Auntie Boo? Don't you like I'm source of a nuisance?
You're gonna bring up something about the hot dogs, right? That could be the only reason why. How would I know? Why would I even think to myself that all this evidence is totally useless except for these hot dogs? I know these hot dogs have something to do with the mannequins. It doesn't make any stupid sense. Whatever, I don't care anymore.
Some sort of nuisance I've been made to say is up. Y'all keep talking about things I don't get at all. You're leaving this old lady just sad, depressing loneliness. I'm about to cry in.
Why did you have to speak up right at this instant?
Well, you know what, Miss Auntie Boo? Cheer up, because I'm about to give you the most wonderful thing.
Most wonderful thing from you?
Yep, I'm giving you a hot dog.
Hot dog.
Hot dog. Hot dog.
Hot dog.
Uh-oh, hot dog. It's so super special that I couldn't give away to just anyone, you know. Does anybody get that reference? My special present of love to my sweet Edgeboo. Are you ready? Is this?
I fucking knew she was gonna do that. It's Samurai Dogs. It's a box of hot dogs. Those Samurai Dogs, right?
Yeah, so Edgeboo, here you go. Anyone, you'll feel wise rain.
Wait, then he'll be like, wait a minute, of course, this is the thing I need right now. I'll take one. Are we through here? I like hot dogs.
I never get so quiet all of a sudden. Edgeboo, tell me you understand the depths of this lady's love for you. I'm not the one to hand out socks willy-nilly, you know, sir.
It's sort of ridiculous because, oh man,
I'll destroy dialogue. Mr. Edgeworth, can you do anything about her?
I'll handle her. He steals her sword, just stabs her. Die, old bag!
You can't kill me, Angie!
He just keeps stabbing her with the sword. No, won't you die?
My love for you is immortal!
No! It is a little ridiculous though. Like, I'm guessing this is probably what you guys were talking about, just because it is. It's like especially with first Larry comes in and says something that he doesn't understand and ends up being helpful, and now Oldbag's doing the exact same thing. He's gonna say something that, and I'm gonna go, wait a minute, you know? It's a little like, okay, I could, you know, well, one time or something, that's okay, I can get it. It's like, but then like another one, and the fact that it's already, everyone's just coming in at the last second to save me, it's just too much, same stupid thing. There's no power on earth that I can force that woman into silence.
I'm gonna cut you! But I'm so sick and tired, all you do is look down at me!
Okay, that has gotta be the most terrifying face I've ever seen her make. Look at her teeth! Like,
this is Ultra Piranha Face! Even this box Samurai Dog played me for a fool. It has special sound effect on its fan like the Japanese flag, so I thought it was special. When I eat one, it tastes just like all the rest. Oh, it made me so mad.
Wait, special box with a Hinamaru-like fan on it? Wow, that's gonna be totally what I needed to solve my case. Never saw her such a piece of merchandise existing before. Wait a demon second. However, there it is. The red rising sun on this fan is filled in. Is it possible? Could it be the blood of the dude that died? In the show, the Samurai Dogs were piled up on the dressing room floor. Now, there is no such thing as a rising sun dog. Rising sun. There's a contradiction of facts between something that should and should not exist, and yet it does. Raising this rising sun may just be what we need to point in the right direction.
A present.
Steady big wins basically told us the delivery boys did. Supposed to hand the dogs off to embassy people and tell them hi. Had to pile them into the bush cart just to push them all, dude. They push them all. I believe what you understand what this means, correct? You kill Mr. Goach in this theater and then place his body inside the bush cart. Bush cart. And then you Lord Steel Samurai will leave the body for you. It's time to piece the final pieces together a logic puzzle. I say final, but we said that like 18 times now, so I don't fucking believe it anymore. No matter how fragile small connections may be, once we found them all, the way to the truth will be revealed. Samurai dogs batting the push cart. Samurai dog batting the push cart. Okay, I mean, I already get what it's trying to say. It's filled in red. It's the blood from the dead body. So we're saying this boxes were sitting in the push cart. We're saying that the body was on top of the hot dogs or under the hot dogs or something. Phil used the push cart to transport the body, which means that they had to remove the samurai dogs from within it first. Yep. There were the samurai dogs that were piled on this dressing room floor, most likely taken out of the push cart by the killer. Okay. Do. Go for it. Connect, finally. That which should not exist, this box of samurai dogs with a Hinamaru on it. This red rising sun was filled in when the killer was busy removing the dogs from the bush cart. Then it's proof that the murder took place in the dressing room. As long as this red substance turns out to be what I believe it to be. Ketchup! Wendy, old bag, I love you! Hi, thank you.
Oh, you finally accepted me.
Yes, get over here. I'm gonna make out with you.
Yes.
Whatever you've given to me is something truly very special.
Edgeboo.
Mr. Edgeworth, are you sure you're feeling okay, sir? Trauma, as I suspected, you killed Mr. Coach in the dressing room. Oh, good. I'm sorry. I thought we all forgot about me. All right, now as I listen to you repeat yourself, haven't you figured it out yet? Your words are meaningless, worthless, and powerless. Outrageous, egregious, preposterous. The only way I'm going to continue without cooperating with some definitive evidence. Oh, that arrogance, that self-confidence. You believe that you've erased every piece of evidence that could incriminate you. However, you're going to learn today. You're going to learn today. Though there remains one piece here, and is what will put you away for good. Ah, you're bluffing. Oh, hey, Mr. Prosecutor. Sounds like you finally found them. Finally found the things that we need to go after this guy's jugular. So tell us, what about the box of samurai dogs going to put the old man away? There's race evidence that will bring him down lights here, of course. Here. There. This box of samurai dogs with a rising fan on it. This should never have existed. So I want you all to take a good look at this red spot. It's a single drop of blood.
Huh?
What? Blood, you say? Handling, I'd like this blood to be analyzed post haste. I've got to admit, I'm a bit surprised. Can't believe we found blood in a place like this. Hey, you, get this down to the lab pronto.
Why was there blood in the box to begin with?
You think about the flow of the crime scene, I think the reason will become obvious. Larry, you said that you transported the samurai dogs with a bush cart, correct? Yeah. You have a great memory, Edgy. That bush cart was a bit too big for my son. You know what I mean? So to make sure everyone can see him, I had to pile some stuff in. I figured the samurai dogs were there, so I just used them to fill up the cart. What Larry says is true. Then what were the boxes doing on the floor? I see. The killer took them out in order to place the body in the bush cart. Exactly, and that was when I believe the victim's blood found its way onto that box. When my man investigated the room, not a single box of samurai dogs was in there, because embassy staff members had already confiscated them. Yes, no doubt to hide the evidence of the murder.
Good thing Miss Oldbag managed to steal that one box before they got to them, right, huh? What are the odds of that? Seriously! Look, like Miss Oldbag also managed to put this great thief to shame.
What a scandalous way to putting that iron to steal our receipt for myself.
Curious how I'd say this is one very fatal oversight on your part. Objection. Oh, come on, old man, just give it up. Give it up, old man. Sorry to rain on your little fluff fest, however. What? How can he be so self-confident when in a no-win situation for him like this? Seriously? You're still gonna bullshit out your ass now. And the blood turns out to be Mr. Coach, and then what?
Heh, so Mr. Edgeworth, it sounds like he's not ready to call it quits yet, huh?
This whole piece of evidence that was left in the scene of the crime, that alone has shed light on the new fact. And at the very least, we now have proof that the murder occurred in the dressing room. And you said that like it means something.
Huh?
Excuse me, sirs. Hey, dude, you sound like me. Because you're that replaceable, Larry. Report. What were the results of the analysis? Sir, the analysis came back and confirmed that the red substance is blood. I knew it with this Kirker's Alba. Objection. Mr. Edgeworth, I wonder if you might hear my question. Your question? From before, have you forgotten? If that is Mr. Coach's blood, what difference would it make? Like we already told you, proves that the crime scene was that dressing room. Objection. But it doesn't prove that I am your killer, does it? That's... he has a very good point. Alright, I guess this is it. I guess we've all given up. Oh, wait! No, Maya comes out to save everyone.
Yes, everyone, I found a definitive piece of evidence that...
No, I already know a big pile of that. Well, then I'm gonna come up with this other piece. Blowing that box doesn't prove that Mr. Alba's the killer.
Then, this evidence, it's meaningless!
That can't be. We're so close again, sir.
Or smack that smug look off his face! Come on, there's gotta be something we can do!
Finally got a solid piece of evidence. There must be something I can expose with it. I must! I can't think of any single thing. Now, excuse me, I'll be on my way. Oh, for fuck's sake! What? Who said hold it now? Who was that? It's too late. I won't allow anyone to stop me now. I've heard, okay, this is getting really ridiculous. I can't even believe they're doing this. Are they trying to make a joke out of it? That someone keeps coming out and saying, hold it? Because it's not funny. It's not funny. It's just dragging. It's so fucking ridiculous. Wasn't me, pal. It wasn't me this time either, dude.
That wasn't me either.
Like, yeah, I think they are. They're just trying to make a joke out of it, but it's not a good joke. It's just like, way to really kind of shit on your phone. Like,
It was me. I told you Maya would come back.
why did you? No. Oh, because I'm finished reporting everything to you yet, sir. Oh, there's more. What? Hurry up and spit it out. Nameless character, forensics guy. Yes, sir. The blood I mentioned. It's down to the same blood type as the victims. Blood. What?
No.
What? Okay, so it's gonna be Kirkus Alba's blood, right? From the wound he got from, what's his face? Right. What do you mean it's not the same type? You mean it's not the victim's blood? It isn't his. Whose the hell is it? I don't know, sir. Please. Tell me, not Larry. How do I do it? I'll know it's not the same time as the victim, sir.
What should we do now, Mr. Edgeworth? I have no idea what's what anymore.
Nothing makes sense anymore. We're all gonna die.
Neither do I. I know what it is. It's Kirkus Alba's blood from his wound he got. Ah! What an amusing turn of events. The blood drop proves something to be true, true, all right, namely my words. Which one of your words would that be? The ones where I said your words are meaningless, you're worthless and powerless. That blood has nothing to do with the murder investigation whatsoever. Need I remind you that the blood got onto the box long before it entered my embassy?
What sort of nonsense?
Yeah, it's blood, pal. There's no way it's not related to the murder. Ah, so you would like to believe. But it was someone preparing the samurai dogs had a small nosebleed. What then?
No, I guess that's possible. No. Fucking nosebleeds. Nosebleed.
Damn it! Have we been wasting our time on a red herring again? Blood doesn't belong to anyone connected to the case. That should be a clue enough. Kirkus Alba, you bastard! Yes, I'm great. Silence! Don't you ever address me with such a filthy word again. Bastard! I waste enough time here with you and you have your answers. Now let me through! How about you don't run? Doesn't matter where you run off to, you never escape me. I'm gonna eat you up. Someday I'm gonna have the satisfaction of sticking my fangs into you, you'll see. And all better pull behind me, we're going to see that day comes. Aha! Do you know what your words sound like to me? Sound like the whinings of a pathetic loser of a mutt.
You suck.
Sorry, my voice went kind of high there. Is this really the extent of all we can do? Is this really going to be the last time I say this? Probably not. At the rate this is going, is NicoB going to be able to put up with this shit any longer? Is the blood really someone completely unrelated to the case? Or is there another possibility, someone other than the victim? I can't believe we're not even thinking about it. It should be so fucking obvious, my sport.
It's this big gaping wound on his fucking shoulder here. God dang doodly.
Which means, I'm fucking betting it means that it was Cochin that inflicted it on him, right? It was Cochin that did it, because it was the clippers from what? What was the clippers from? It's not even in my inventory. I thought they added it. It was done by the little clipper things, wherever they went. They were in my inventory, now they're gone. His eyes went back to one. In a situation like this, what would that man do? What would he who can turn any situation around do?
Turn the beat around. NicoB's ready for this game to fucking end. Edgeworth's getting pissy.
That's it. I must turn my beat around. It's not whose blood is this, it's whose blood could get onto the box like this. And I think about it that way. Oh, if the blood got into the box when the body was being placed in the bush cart, then the owner of the said blood must have been in the dressing room at the time. And there's only one person that could be. Oh my God. Well, I must pray you were trying so hard. It's because of you kids that I was removed from the center stage. I feel like it's so stupidly obvious by this point now. Like, so essentially, yes, so we're proving it's his blood, which shows that he was in the room. Stage was removed, and will be forced to live out the rest of my life in the shadows, unfortunately. Yeah, it's not a total loss, as the world will allow me more freedom than you'll ever know. Freedom like what the raven feels as it flies to the dark night sky. You can't lay a finger on me, not now or ever. Suck my balls. No arm of the law is powerless before me. Objection. Oh, silly gooberhead, I am tired of shaking my head. Huh? Powerless, isn't it? I wouldn't be so sure about that if I were you. What do you mean? Allow me to describe you in one word. Pitiful. Pitiful? How so? Curtis Alba, your wings were clipped long ago. For someone who's trying to fly away on them without noticing that fact. Pitiful is the perfect way to describe you. Mere words.
What do you mean by his wings are clipped, Mr. Edgeworth?
Just what you think it means, Kay. We had already caught him in our trap a while back with an incredibly powerful definitive piece of evidence. Hey, Mr. Prosecutor, you're speaking English. What are you talking about? What piece of evidence? The piece I speak of is, of course, this drop of blood.
We know that's not the victim of the victim. I don't see how it remains relevant to the case at all.
Really? God, I can't even believe is everyone in this room stupid as fuck? I mean, seriously, it should be so stupidly obvious by this point. God dang, I want to fucking stab all of you. You suck! Miss Font Karma, I believe that this is exactly why it's very important in the case. And the part that is the most important is the fact that it's not the victim's blood. You're looking a little pale. Good, then I believe you are already aware what I mean. And you know who the blood belongs to? Of course I do. This piece of evidence is the irrefutable proof that will stop the killer in his tracks. The blood that soiled this box of samurai dogs belong to this person. The blood of the rising sun in this box belongs to you, Curtis Alba. Grr. What?
Why is this blood in the box of samurai dogs? Say, you're not even a victim.
The blood found in the box. Mr. Coach's body was being loaded in the pushcart. At that time, the only two people in the dressing room were the victim and his killer. So that's what you mean, the blood doesn't belong to the victim.
Then there's only one other person it could belong to.
Yes, and the fat person is the murderer himself, who also got poked in the chest there. And that's the illogical conclusion. Mr. Coach was the one who was stabbed, sir. While Mr. Alba had been the one who's bleeding. What if during the murder, Mr. Coach didn't fought back?
You mean if Mr. Alba could kill him, Mr. Coach managed to wound Mr. Alba?
Yes, and we have a piece of evidence that proves that he was bleeding then. Oh my God, really? Wait, I think we have proof of evidence that he was bleeding. I wonder what it could be. Could it possibly be this picture of him bleeding? No, I bet it was this. I bet it was the VHS tape, because that always is relevant. No, I'm sure it was this bent spear. Okay, it's becoming so ridiculously, stupidly obvious. It's like, ugh. Are we even trying anymore? Mr. Alba, you bear on your body a great wound. That was from when Damas 2 attacked me with a pair of scissors. Horse shit. I call horse shit.
Yeah, and that happened way after he was in the dressing room.
But that really happened? You can manufacture a weapon by smearing blood on it, so you can't just accept that as fact. Shall we try it? Try it, Mr. Alba, and see if the shape of your wound matches the scissors. Objection. You really are something else, Mr. Edgeworth. I'm surprised you just give up by this point. Surprised Nico hasn't just turned off this game by now. You don't let a single thing defy you, no matter how significant the possibility. You are the one to talk, Mr. Alba. You managed to give the law the slip of 10 years as the smuggling ring's leader. No matter the danger, you can never hide every last ounce of fear and anxiety from everyone. Oh, you truly are a one-of-a-kind criminal. Objection. I am the master of my fear. I would think that a person such as you couldn't miss such a large thing. You believe I overlooked something. You said that my wound was all caused by Mr. Cochin, and that it was caused here in one of the theater's dressing rooms, right? Yes, that's correct. I'd like to point out, it's simply not possible. My wound is a stab wound, and one that could only have come from a blade. I wonder where you propose that such a weapon came from.
The theater was packed with security guards. It would have been impossible for him to come into this area with a weapon of any sort.
Not so fast. Just Mr. Alba was able to bring in the alabaster knife and a bouquet. There must have no other way to stick in a weapon of some sort. But as long as you can't prove that what the other way is, all your talk about Mr. Cochin stabbing me is pure nonsense. So if that other way does exist, you better hurry and tell me now. Okay, with pleasure. What? This piece of evidence shows how Mr. Cochin brought a weapon into the theater. The key! Yes! One law enforcement, this piece known as the Young Rouse's key. That key.
It's the key that my father stole from here 7 years ago.
And it is very unique in that it is both the key and a knife. Meaning that under the guise of a knife, the key could have been easily brought into the theater. You couldn't dispose of the knife that stabbed you. You therefore wiped off the blood and placed it back in Mr. Coach's pocket. After all, the key itself opens the safe in his office. Yes. And the inside of that safe was a document about Kenobian paper signed by Mr. Gochin. In order to make it look like Mr. Gochin died as the leader of the smuggling ring, you had to make it so that the police were the ones who opened that office safe. Huh, all that hard work to save yourself only served to destroy you in the end. So we try matching this knife's blade with your wound, Mr. Carcass Alba. Did I do it? Break for me! Break for me, bitch! Do it! I'm done now! And boom goes the dynamite. And that is what some may say, it may call the coup de grace. Now, blow your face up for me.
Impossible. You can't take me down. Swine, all of you. Especially Manny Cochin. This is all because of that man's betrayal. He sought to steal control of the smuggling ring from me by ruling his ambassador. That's why he deserved to die while bearing the guilt for all my crimes for me. That's why I signed out the Yagarasa's card and now this incident was born. That he was supposed to be the smuggling ring's leader who was killed by the Real Grasu. But I had yet another reason, yet another story that was supposed to play out. Means it was supposed to bring everything to a close. And I would have gotten away with it too if it wasn't for your meddling crowd.
Are you fucking kidding me? Are you okay? Okay, I'm sorry. That is dumb. That is dumb. That's good. Now we're turning into an episode of Scooby-Doo. It's like it trivializes the bad guy. It makes him seem more like a joke. Like this whole case is a joke. Now I'm gonna make a Scooby-Doo reference. I think this case should have ended with the Sheena thing, you know? Or the case should have been like half as short for this guy. It just went on for too fucking long. Too much bullshit. Just poorly executed moments. Ha ha! Ha ha! Mr. Alba, I'm afraid there's one more question I forgot to ask. This country's or Alabas, which country's court would you like to face first? Either way, it's game over, bro! Game over! Now, blow up for me! Edgeworth! Yes, good! Burn, Alba! I have back to being old and feeble. I thought his whole face was gonna burn off or something. Clip off and there'd be nothing but a skeleton left. Like his face melted like at the end of the freaking Indiana Jones movie. March 17, 11:21 a.m. Discord round lobby number 2. Thank you, sweet baby Jesus. It's over. It was the big day. It's Mr. Alba's trial today. Next week, he's scheduled to stand trial in his own country of Alabas. Where this guy's hanging out one, I expect she'll be serving the whole course of whiplash at it. Having to face Miss Von Carr around the court right after facing you, sir. I don't even want to think about what that would be like. Got a glimpse of Mr. Alba as he was being escorted to the courthouse. Boy, he looked about as glum as I do before I get my monthly paycheck. You know, I've been thinking, if Flight and Mr. Sportsman were all Mr. Alba's secret agents. Correct. That smuggling ring was the common thread between all the incidents. Amy was to provide support during smuggling ops, using her job as an attendant. Mr. Sportsman was to manipulate trials related to the ring to the end in their favor. No, I fly airlines and even the prosecutor's office. No one's saving the smuggling ring, huh, sir? Nobody. So there are even more members of this ring spread throughout the world. Yeah, it sounds like there's such a big op that I can't even begin to imagine what it's like. Huh, what is it, detective? I was just hoping I'd get one of those samurai dogs. Oh, detective. Might as well, right? we're already pretending we're Scooby-Doo. It's nothing, just, well, come to think of it, Mr. Ernest Hermano's trial is also scheduled for later today, sir. I'm aware of that. Oh, baggy earlobes himself. Mr. Hermano has been working with the smuggling ring now for over 10 years. He used the Hermano Group's various connections worldwide to assist the ring. But all that has come to an end as this conglomerate is now undergoing harsh scrutiny. I owe Mr. Hermano a debt for gratitude, but he must pay his debt to society. Well, the arrest of both Mr. Alba and Mr. Hermano. I guess that about wraps up the KG as well, huh? I suppose so, yeah! Done! The real killer in the KG incident 10 years ago was Manny Cochin. And 7 years ago, the killer in the second KG incident was Mackerel. Fishy Man. Those two facts are the unshakable truth. However, It seems that a lot of effort was put into hiding these and other truths from us. And I will expose it all at the trials today. You're solving case left and right today, aren't you, sir? I will face off against Phoenix again. CCU and Dead Man. Dead Man. Perhaps now these two brave souls who try to make the truth known can rest in pieces. By the way, I received some gifts from Ambassador at Polano. Coupons, shrimp, crab beef. I don't need any of these, so I'm giving them to you.
What? You serious, sir? Oh my god!
Wait, actually, I don't think I want them anymore. Wait, you're holding them?
Don't tell me they're just coupons, sir!
Detective Gumshoe, have you not read the paper recently? Ever since the two countries came to Canopia again, its economy has changed.
Really?
And it seems that Ambassador Polano has reaped a few benefits of his own from it. He has been announced as the official ambassador of the newly redefined Canopia. Somebody said, but a pity, even though every item sent is a treasure, you don't seem all that interested. Well, if you don't want them, I can give them to my lovely assistant, Kay.
Wait, that's not what I said. So, Mr. Edward, please let me have them, sir.
Wait, what? I'm confused. What was that? Actually, I'm thinking it. Where is Kay? How come she's still not here? What?
Hey, you gotta be more alert than that.
Oh my god, I didn't see you just standing right behind Edgeworth.
I can't believe you didn't notice. I was mimicking Mr. Edgeworth's voice for a bit.
Oh, okay. I didn't know what was going on.
I totally didn't notice you. Realize that voice was you. I totally didn't know what was going on.
Lindsay says ferocious love blooms with each new spring. Agent Lang, where the testicles did you come from? Pleasant surprise to see you here. You're still wearing your sunglasses indoors. It's been a long time since I set foot in the courthouse, but I wasn't going to miss watching the guy who screwed up my country finally get what it's coming to. Well, that and something else. I want to see you in action in court. Is that so, Agent Lang? You want to come have a threesome with me and Phoenix? You're goddamn right I do. Yeah! Yell me everywhere!
Oh, yes, I'm gonna make there filming it all.
Flush out all of counterfeit bills so Zing File is finally at peace again. It's all thanks to you, so I just want to say thanks.
Well, I never thought I'd see the day old Wolfie says thanks to Mr. Edgeworth.
I should be the one thanking you, Agent Lang. If you had negated Alba's extraterritorial rights, I would not have been able to bring him to the trial. I believe that the victory belongs to both of us in this case. High five. Shared victory, huh? Look, don't get me wrong. I'll still never forgive you prosecutors. And I have zero interest in that truth thing you talk about in court. I've always done things my own way, and that's not about to change, you got that? Huh, I see. Well, I believe you should follow your own creed when you do your job. Yeah, and if there's ever someone precious truth, if there's ever someone your precious truth can't catch, feel free to sit around and cry about it all you want. But as for me, I'm gonna get that person no matter what. All right. I don't really know what that meant, but okay. It's about time for the trial to start. I'll see you later. I'll be watching your performance from the gallery. I'm looking forward to this.
I prepared a whole ton of ticker tape for today's victory, sir.
I'll throw some around when Mr. Edgeworth wins.
Bad news, guys. Phoenix Wright's defending him, though, so I'm gonna lose. Hope you got enough because I'm going to go call my men up as well. A modest amount of ticker tape goes a long way. Ticker tape! Ticker tape! The scene shifts to the courtroom, and the final act of this long tale begins. The legend of the great thief Yatagarasu is the story of those who chose to dedicate their lives to the pursuit of the truth. Prosecutors are those who seek a guilty verdict for the defendants they meet. And to that end, you have no choice but to win by any means necessary. That creed was forced on to me since I was very young. However, I no longer think that this is all we prosecutors are. And that's because... Where is everybody? I've only been away from the courtroom for a short time. I feel as though it's been a lifetime since I set foot in one. Today, more than any other day, I feel the fight within me rising. Objection! The fucking end. Meanwhile, oh my god, you're still freaking out over there. Oh, this Now we're flashing back. These things happen.
I'm really Mr. Edgeworth's desk for the other day. Thanks to him, I'm still free to serve in the friendly blue skies. Oh, so about my suitcases. I've been selling them on the internet, and they've become a real sensation. Thanks to the praise the art world has lavished on my work as being truly postmodern.
As being truly ugly.
The airline has chosen me to design their new line of I-Fly jumbo jets. Just think, someday you will be able to take a ride in my pink-walled, yellow-seated jet.
Now we're gonna pull the Phoenix right and see everybody's up to.
I will kill you.
That man, we don't know what happened to that man because he died that day right there.
Edgeworth, the rudeness of my man. Because of him, my time, my money, and waste is wasted. But more importantly, I received a most fantastic gift today. The brave statue of the Principality of Canopia. Its ways bit and light in my hands, but the ambassador Polano was the most generous.
Good. I really care what happened to that guy.
Oh my God! Please don't hurt me.
Hello! We finally got Agent Hicks' killer, and I was able to witness Mr. Alba's teary eyes. It was a beautiful day. It was good to finally bring everything to a close. I received another offer from NicoB to work another case in cooperation with them. However, the Cadopian courts await. Yeah! What am I doing back at this airplane? The airline. Nobody's air is supposed to be very fresh, so my whip should find new vigor there. I will kill anyone who gets in my way.
Okay, is roaming the western place.
No, speeded! This little patrol that has been fired as of today, sir! I thought I was safe since he found the gun I had dropped. But I had noticed that I dropped my police badge too! I guess what really broke the camel's back was that I couldn't find my badge. My life is suddenly a trip to the dark black hole, sir! I think I'll go to the courthouse and file a complaint with the Ruffles man.
Ruffles man. Wow. Everyone has such a happy ending. Finally, that means the Meekins will finally never show up again. That's good.
They finally realized I'm really bad at my job, dude!
This is what happened to what's her face? He only showed up for like 2 seconds, Emma.
I was actually hoping to help Mr. Edgeworth a bit more than I did. I only showed him for 5 seconds. Gotta get going and return to Europe. I still got a long way to go and a lot of stuff to study there. Next time I help Mr. Edgeworth on a case, I'm going to do it as a real forensic scientist. I'm sure he's going to need all the help I can give him, scientifically.
I don't even know why they brought you back. Seriously. God, that was a character whose sprites were wasted on that one scene, you know? Like, I bet the person was like, really? I'm going to do all these different expressions for this person. They're literally showing up for that one, just like 30-minute segment. Oh, it's Miss Pops.
Because the kidnapping was staged, I was let off easy. But I won't be going outside much anytime soon, but that's really okay. The only person I'm forever trapped in is the cage of love. The guard down at the detention center. Well, he's on guard when he's on guard duty. He has such a cool look in his eyes, just like the prosecutor. But oh my God! Stop it, Lord! Will you ever learn to stop being a prisoner of love? Stop falling for the wrong guy.
Get over here and make sex with Edgy. Make sex with me.
Get my way.
Hello? Oh wait, no, we're talking about me again. Well, I've gone back to loving turkey sandwiches and making love to Kameda. Appears all these sorts of dramas take place outside the courtroom. We judges are here day in and day out. I've only heard a few rumors, but apparently Mr. Edgeworth teamed up with the thief and became a detective and learned valuable life lessons in the process. Maybe I should team up with the bailiff. I'm trying to become a lawyer or something. Oh, yes, such a yes. Oh my God. I can't believe I just said that for real.
Yes, I knew it. The ship is totally real. It's totally canon.
Yes, let's go on adventures, Kameda, bailiff. That was the best thing the judge could have possibly said. Saluting each other. Oh yes, I forgot. You're a person who was there too.
Ooh, I barely escaped death yet again.
Yeah, but boy, were we lucky to have Mr. Edgeworth help us out, huh?
What are you doing in my office? Get out of here.
Yeah, but because I lost the key, I got fired from my security guard job.
Yep. Don't let it get to you now, Maggie. You've still got me.
You're right, sir. I will be. Sad, I'm going to pick myself up and get through this. I wonder what my next job should be. Oh, this is actually kind of fun.
And we'll be in the busy making out. Let's have sex in Mr. Edgeworth's office again.
Okay.
What are you two doing? Oh my God!
Mr. Edgeworth, sir, is that what it looks like?
My eyes, they burn!
Hello there. When I come to Canopia for your summer vacation, we have coupons aplenty. Right now, our embassy is proud to present our Let's Investigate a Murder show. Although recreating the particular case has created a smooth all fires of its own. Then we had a few problems with the fire marshals, and the next event will be great. It will be an attraction entitled Capture the Yatagarasu. Of course, I hope to enlist Gay's help in creating our latest attraction. I'll pay her in coupons.
Coupons as far as the eye can see. Da! Larry!
Hey, dude, I live in this pond now. I can't believe that mini dish meat went to Japan, dude. I just can't believe it. But it's okay, because that's how I met Miharu. We're planning to go to Paris soon. It's our business. We're going to sell blue ocean dogs, dude. They'll sell like hotcakes, like Arctic hot dogs for sure. Hot dogs for sure. Blue hot dog and a blue bun. I guarantee you turn tongue in your face blue, dude. I'm not really tapped to work a kilometer at all, really, but so I noticed I really haven't seen the guy in the blue suit at all recently. Wonder what's up. Well, the next time we meet, I'm gonna make me one of my dogs, dude. No, Larry. Larry, I swear to God. God damn it, Larry. I'm gonna show up in Apollo Justice. And then in Dual Destinies just to bug the fuck out of Phoenix. Hey, Nico. Nah. Nope, it's me. Today I give testimony in court today. Remember the Yanagarasu. Yo, Mr. Bad, you look well. Well, all things considered. By the way, have you noticed that the elements within the ring have begun moving? They're probably fighting over who should succeed, or who should be the next boss. Although, to be honest, I wish I could forget I never heard of that smuggling ring. Behold my lollipop. Lingsy said, stop sucking on that fucking lollipop. Thoroughly by the person's head off a snake to head to tail. No one runs afoul of the law and escapes this wolf's fangs. I'll get you all yet. Ah, youth. When did I become so old, I wonder? Yeah. I still look good. I'm beginning noticing the gray hairs of my beard more. I'm thinking retiring my mirror.
Retiring my mirror. Will Link show up in the sequel? He's probably will, because I feel like there's so much we didn't really learn about him.
Oh, man, I'm gonna show up in every sequel of this game. It was the big princess, the big bad roll of the span of 2 days. I talk about busy, but it's alright because I got a letter from my beloved Edgeboo.
Die, old lady. Please take care of your hip, and when you wish to speak, first take off your headpiece.
What does that mean, my last statement? It's not like I enjoy being under a headpiece every time I see him. I'm an alien, the supreme fuzzy pink animal, then I was a big princess, a hero of justice, nurses, I was a young man, I was sort of the
That's true. She was an alien, yep. Why she always has a helmet on. And then she reveals it dramatically. Oh. The end.
Oh! March 17, 4:33 p.m. I'm prosecutor's office, room 1202. Well, I feel so much better now that the trial's over. This game is finally over. As always, your legal prowess was top notch, sir.
Yeah, nothing beat the look of Mr. Alba's face when we revealed the strange secrets. I was amazed you're like a totally different person when you step into a courtroom.
Really? Because I'm pretty sure I'm like the same dude.
Mr. Edgeworth's always 10 times fiercer in court.
Based on the information, I'm 10 times more likely to lose, I feel like. Based on the information Mr. Alba offered up, they've begun large-scale operations. Leave the rest of the ring, which I'm happy to leave to Francisca and Agent Lang.
So what are your plans now, Kay?
Oh, well, we've taken care of the creep who killed my father, so I'm not sure.
You'll be my official assistant. You're the new Maya!
Hey, I know. Maybe I'll just keep on being Mr. Edgeworth's assistant.
Are you still trying to steal my job, pal?
Just kidding. I guess this thing's so important to you, Gummy.
Phew, what a relief. Oh, God. Us fresh is gonna become some knockoff side character.
You are Gumshoe. Okay?
Yes?
Even after all that's happened, are you still planning to become a great thief?
Of course. But I don't want to tarnish the legend of the noble Yatagrasu. So I'm going to hold off on doing anything until I make a tight 3-person team of my own.
A 3-person team.
Us! Yay!
3-person team of young beauties the same age as me, if possible.
With those criteria, I highly doubt you'll find the other 2 people you need.
My father chose to fight for the truth. I think that's what's so noble about him.
I see. It's gonna be us, right? So, because I represent the prosecutor like CCU, she's the thief person like her father, and then Gumshoe's the detective like Detective Bad was. Yes, we are the perfect trifecta.
So you see, Mr. Edgeworth, the only things I will ever steal are the truths that have been hidden away, and shiny things. And sniffing my finger. And I'm going to work extra hard to make the world where the Yatagrasu isn't needed.
Huh. Let's both strive for such a future.
Well, I guess it's time for me to get going.
I see.
Okay! Keep your chin up, stay strong, okay? Okay? Don't be a stranger!
Don't worry, I'll be back. I'll be back. I'll be sure to break the lock on the window and stick in.
If you could, I'd appreciate it if you came in through the building's front door.
It's okay, Mr. Edgeworth. The lock my window at home has been broken forever.
Oh, one last thing before I go. Let's take a group picture, just the 3 of us.
Yeah, commemorative photo. Every big case has to end with one. Every Phoenix Wright game has to end with a commemorative photo.
You're right. No. No.
Hey, why not?
I don't do pictures.
Don't tell me you're a camera shy, Mr. Edgeworth.
Of course not, an detective. I look good in everything.
Come on, Mr. Edgeworth, I'm taking the picture now. Hey, come back here.
You can't catch me!
Mr. Edgeworth, you can't run away from this, sir! Sir!
Ah! Hey, Teddy Gumshoe! Stop that! I can't be seen doing that! Ah! Ah!
Okay, I'm totally taking it now. Say cheese!
And thus the long tale of the KG8 incident came to a close. Thank baby Jesus, who saw the demise of a smuggling ring and the birth of a little great thief. But there is little time to rest and relax, for I am eager to tackle the investigation into a new case, to an Edgeworth Investigations 2. The reason for my eagerness is my want to pursue the truth and my love for Phoenix. My want to believe in the strength of those who use the power of the law for good. As someone who has chosen to live my life as a prosecutor, that is my new creed. Edgeworth's creed. Ah!
Ta-da!
I look horrible in this picture. My hair's all wrong. Damn it! You can't catch me, Gumshoe!
Sir, come back, sir!
The end. Da 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 da. Yeah. Oh man. Okay, well, overall, I did enjoy this game. I really did. You know, that ending was I totally see where you guys were coming from. That was a little ridiculous. They just stretched it out way too long. And it just became repetitive. Like, their execution was just bad. It pissed me off when he said, it's like, I get he was trying to probably just make a funny with like, oh, damn those meddling kids, but it's just sort of like, I don't know. I just felt like kind of, I mean, it's the final case of the game. It should be something sort of serious. Don't make, like, no, if it wasn't for those meddling prosecutors. And, just the fact that it kept having someone come out of nowhere. It's like, is this the end of the case? Someone comes out and saves them. And it just dragged on for too long. But overall, I thought I did enjoy this game. I did. Actually, overall, it was still pretty much like the original games, but a little different. Now, more investigation. We're not really in court. I mean, we're still gathering pieces of evidence, but it kind of goes hand in hand. I kind of liked that. I liked how it wasn't really like, it's separated into, all right, this is the section where I'm going to be gathering evidence. This is the section where I'm going to be doing my, pressing and presenting evidence and stuff like that. They were kind of went hand in hand. And I think that was kind of good. Yeah, I think the other problem with this game possibly was, I think aside from maybe the flashback case, there wasn't really any real standout cases, like the villain in this just wasn't like as powerful as like, you know, let's say Dahlia or even Mad on Guard or I don't know, like some of the other cases. I mean, it just wasn't quite there, I think, you know. I think they could have ended with, I think Sheena, I don't know, I think they could have ended with Sheena, and that would have been a bit more satisfying, you know? Like having her, like the reveal for her that she was actually CCU was a little underwhelming, I think. They kind of like right from the get-go, it was like you presented one thing and then she immediately reveals herself as CCU. I feel like it would have been a lot better if they built that up and then, you know, I guess pull the Dahlia, made her like be the head of everything and blah blah blah. I don't know. I guess I felt like it would have been a bit more satisfying. But yes, overall, a lot of fun. I enjoyed this. So yes, now the question is, what game will I play next? I'm probably gonna take a small break from Ace Attorney stuff for the time being. But when I do come back to it, and I will eventually, what game should I play next? So see, the next one's either gonna be Apollo Justice, which has a whole bunch of new characters, I think, or Ace Attorney Investigations 2, which was actually never translated in the US, but because I guess it was so good, it did actually get a fan translation, so I can play it. And a lot of you guys have considered as Ace Attorney Investigations 2 to be, you know, one of the best in the series. So I feel like the overwhelming probably that to me to play the second game. But I think a number of you also think I should play Apollo Justice first, maybe because it isn't quite as good as that one. And so maybe like I don't play something that's really amazing and then play something that's maybe not quite as good. I don't know. Or maybe some of you guys said you really liked Apollo Justice, maybe just as much as that. So so what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave a straw poll, guys, in the description of this video. Ask you guys which would you rather see next. And I'll just go with whatever. You guys vote. Honestly, I could go with either one. I don't really care about this point. So yeah, I'll let you guys decide for that. Anyway, I hope you all enjoyed this Let's Play. And like for if you did, subscribe now. If you're not already, become a picky penguin aboard the SSLP, where the days are always sunny, vids are always funny, and the Edgeworth noises are always edgy. Edgy, blah, blah, blah. I'm guessing Lang will probably show up in the sequel to this game, and probably Kay, I bet, right? I can't imagine she would just like, she seemed like she was going to be a major character now, but at least I hope so, just because I thought she was a pretty fun character. Anyway, as always, guys, till next time, stay classy.